horsepower. It'll make you scream like a little girl.
Whoa! It needs a few updates. It needs about 30 years of updates. What's up? 1967 Lincoln Continental.
Oh, I love these cars.
The problem is, you ain't looking good. There's no floor over here. Whether we did it or not, we gotta fix it.
And hope he likes it enough he won't put us in jail.
Check it out.
I'm Bill Carlton. I built my first truck when I was 16. And ever since, me and my guys have been out here creating with our hands. Building the biggest, lowest, baddest custom trucks and cars in the game. People don't come here for what they need. They come here for what they want. This is Texas Metal.
I'm on my way to see Earl. He's a great dude with an awesome collection of custom cars. Earl has an excellent eye. I've done suspension work for him before, and now he has another project for me to come take a look at.
Hey, man, how you doing?
Thanks for having me out, man.
You like my place?
You got an awesome place here. This is...
Addiction, I guess you could call it.
I see that. Addiction is right. Earl only buys stuff that he can't live without.
You want to go look at the project I was talking about?
Yeah, let's check it out.
Okay, it's right behind you.
Vet?
No, not the Corvette.
Oh, come on, man.
It's a 1923 Model T four-door.
Yeah?
So what is it going to take to put that in there?
What?
You ever seen a 1923 Ford?
I've seen it before, but not with a blown big block in it.
Just go look at the truck, okay?
Okay, thank you. You almost got me on that.
Okay, Bill, there it is.
The purple one, huh? This thing run?
Yeah, it runs. It's got a big old 502 big block in it with a 871 blower. Runs like a top. It's a dated truck, but it's a beautiful truck. We just need to update it, bring it back into this century, I guess you could call it.
And how much horsepower is this old motor?
It's 800 horsepower.
That makes a fun little ride, huh?
It'll make you scream like a little girl.
It's a classic Chevy truck from 1955. It has the first wraparound windshield, and the bed floor was made out of wood back in the day.
But one of the bad deals about the truck, this thing doesn't stop.
Maybe upgrade the brakes a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Definitely want you to be safe.
A lot of horsepower.
One of the major things we need to address. I don't know about this interior. When was this thing built?
It was built in 1995. It's been a while. It's dated.
Of course, the truck was built in 1955. We're talking now about when it had all its custom work done. The hardest part about working on an old custom build is not really knowing what you're getting into till you crack it open.
What about the bed on the truck?
We definitely need to bring some color in here, maybe take out the aluminum, put some wood in it, you know, give it a classy look, relocate the battery.
What do you think about the back end of the truck?
But I don't know about the bow ties there,
What's
man.
wrong? It's a Chevy, man. It's a bow tie.
No,
You don't
that's
like those?
That's the first thing it's gonna go. You gonna let me drive?
You really want to drive this truck?
Come on, come on.
What are we going to do if we run off the end down there and that thing doesn't stop?
We'll fix it.
Bill wants to test drive this truck, which is fine with me. It's his funeral. But the only thing is he's wanting me to ride with him, and I don't know if that's too good of an idea. Whoa! Whoa! Now remember, there's no brakes on this thing.
That thing runs pretty good.
Let's go put it on your truck before we tear it up.
You know, I love Houston. You got everything on wheels here, and Ekstensive gets to build them all.
We're on the northeast side of town. Some people say it's a rough side of town.
But I built my first car here, and we're not going anywhere. For me, when you first look at a custom car, the customization shouldn't stick out like a sore thumb. Earl's truck is the exact opposite, which was all the rage back in the 90s. From the dash to seats, rear view mirror, to the scoop. I mean, we definitely have to change the scoop. You know, it's going to be a lot of fun bringing this truck up into the 21st century. What up, Timmy? You ready to get going on this thing?
I don't know what the worst part is. It's outdated.
Dang, who brought in the Barney Mobile? And what is all over it?
Man, it's been sitting for quite a while, as
I
you
can
can
tell.
tell. It needs a few updates.
It needs about 30 years of updates.
Yes.
What are we doing?
The overall truck isn't bad. Earl's truck is. So I'm getting rid of the 90s and turning this 55 Chevy into a high-class, timeless truck. He likes the blower look coming through the hood. So what we'll do is take his hood, cut a hole in it, we'll trim it back out, and we'll get a different scoop for the blower.
That thing is dated.
Definitely wheels and tires. 2415 back here. 22 in the front with the low-profile tire. And definitely we got to put a bigger brake kit on this thing. Check this out.
Ah, Fonzie. What's up with that?
I want to completely modernize and bring this interior up to the next level. Door panels, seats, headliner, even the speaker box has to be redone in this thing. The inside of this bed is just
Ugly?
It's ugly. We got to get rid of the aluminum, man. Rip it completely out. Wood bed floor, take this battery out, relocate it up underneath the frame so he's got a totally clean look. I don't know what we're gonna do with the little gas filler yet.
Man, we'll put a nice spinner on it.
Pass that down for
Bill has a vision for this truck, and I need to get the parts he needs to make it happen. A lot of parts.
Look back here.
Oh, yeah, that really dates it. That definitely screams 90s.
Maybe that's why this truck didn't want to stop. They don't want anybody to see these tail lights.
Yes.
This builder. I've known Tim a long time. He's my right-hand man.
Take this out, this out. We don't know what's behind it yet.
Could be rust.
Ain't no telling. It's already purple, so that's one strike. Watch this side. And it's not as bad as we thought, but it's not as good as we thought either. To put a wood bed in this truck, we're gonna have to redo the whole structure. It's all out of whack and unlevel. What's in here now is not gonna cut it.
I can recycle that one for my beer, man.
Hey, be real careful with these. I think we're just gonna paint them, put them back in. Don't dent them or throw them around. Hey, hold up, problem.
Damn.
When working on somebody else's custom work, nothing is standard, and it's usually gonna take some extra time to figure it out. The steering column here comes through this panel, so you have to take it apart to make it work. Pull that wheel off and pull the other wheel off. Is there enough slack to pull it?
I mean, remove the bolts.
Take the... This rod's fixed. There's only so much play. We're gonna loosen the column, pull it back about a ½ inch.
Here,
Yeah.
put it.
Okay, go ahead. No dents, we're good.
Yeah.
We're gonna make this thing not so ugly.
Love it, man. Big purple people eater.
Earl was afraid to cut the hole in the hood himself. We're gonna do it for him. But before we do that, we need to add this spacer underneath the blower.
Oh, yeah.
We're putting this 4-inch spacer underneath the blower. That's gonna give it the rise that we need. Then we put the cut hood on, the blower will stick higher than the hood to give you that badass hot rod look. Hey, hand us that, please.
Dang, I was just trying to sneak a peek on the way through. And I almost made it, too.
You good over there?
Yeah, I'm good.
The belt's not gonna fit.
Well, this sucks. We're gonna have a bit of a problem with our tensioner here, so it looks like we're gonna have to take the whole damn radiator out of here. Just for one bolt.
Yep, one bolt.
Oh, let's quit bitching about it and just do it. Oh.
Hey, lift the lift up.
Wow, so you can get your big ass out of there?
I'm on a diet. It was pretty good, too. I like it. So much better.
We're gonna try and see if we can get lucky and just drop this radiator out of the way enough to get to this tensioner bolt right here. That way we don't have to take the entire radiator out just to be able to get this belt on. There we go.
Watch fingers.
All right,
Done?
Finally.
Let's go cut a hole in the hood.
Let's do it.
Let's go. Perfect.
This center here.
Okay. 24.
I always get kind of nervous when I have to do shit like this.
That is the original hood.
Point of no return. Hold the hood.
Ryan has one shot to make this cut. If he messes it up, we're gonna have to find another hood. You having fun?
Tons.
Hi, Mom. Let's see if it fits.
Come my way.
Plenty of room. Now that the hood's on, with the new scoop, this truck looks way better, even if it's still purple. Bird.
I hope so. Bird's a local cop that I've known for quite some time. He's always wanted a custom car, so a few weeks back, he brought in his 1967 Lincoln Continental.
What's up?
Man, don't be scaring us like this, man. We've done the air suspension on Bird's convertible. Tim, show him what's up. Drop it down.
Nice. I like that. I like that. It's nice. All the way to the ground.
But I hate to let anything go home from the shop looking like that. Super dependable. It's gonna ride good, handle good. Only problem is you ain't looking good.
I ain't looking good, huh? It looks good when it's on the ground, but it don't look good. So what are you actually thinking about?
I ain't even gotta tell you the paint.
I love a lot of colors. I like the black. You might have to surprise me. I'm not really sure, but...
So we do get to surprise you.
Well, as long as it's not pink.
No, you ain't Elvis. The top, I don't even know what that is. It's gonna be down most of the time, but even when it's up, it still should turn heads. Everybody and their mom is riding around with a Lincoln with these wheels and tires.
Okay. Well, I don't want to be like any other Lincoln around. I want to pull up to another Lincoln. I want him to be jealous of my Lincoln.
Interior?
It's 50 years old. There's no reason to keep it.
So redo the whole car.
Well, you already got the suspension done.
True. If you want to take it to the next level, I'm all for it. Plan on taking my car home today, but looks like you have so much to everything else, so you better do a good job.
Man, we got you on this. And I need you to get me out of some tickets.
Again?
You know, normally I just like to look over everything before we tear cars totally apart. But, you know, in this case, the car's pretty much already tore itself apart. There's no floor over here. The floor mat was covering a huge, huge hole. I can see the concrete. It's just typical. Right now, this thing stands out for being outdated and run down. I'm gonna make it stand out as a sleek, modern, one-of-a-kind 67 Lincoln. We'll finish the air suspension off with black wheels, chrome lip, and 22-inch tires. We're gonna get rid of this powder blue, bring in a metallic color, make this thing way more respectable. Inside, we're gonna modernize the seats, dash, and the door panels. And we'll top it all off with a brand new black convertible top.
Man, what the hell is this thing doing here?
Heath and John are two of the best interior guys I know, so I asked them to tear the Lincoln down and build it back up smart and sophisticated.
Does the top even work?
Maybe.
Woo, man. That's a lot of technology for a 67. This Lincoln is one of the last Lincolns that had the cool little transformer top thingy that went back down in the back and the suicide doors. Made it really cool, man. It's kind of sad to see they stop making it. And let's figure out how to get this sucker apart. It just pulled off. It just ripped the rubber. Bracket's still stuck in.
Broke the rubber.
Hope I don't end up pregnant. Hope I don't look this bad at 50 years old. Top is off.
We're gonna be rebuilding the entire interior of this. We're gonna be doing carpet. We're gonna be doing fresh seats in it, make it all custom. It's gonna be pretty badass.
Set it on this trash can right now.
Where it belongs. Well,
It's ripping.
here's the fun part. There's a lot of rust color under here, man.
Dun, dun, dun.
Still a little damp.
That is nasty. Smells like wet dog ass.
That wasn't good. That's gonna be bad.
Heath and John are finished stripping out Bird's 67 Lincoln. It's time to take a look at the damage. What you guys got going?
It's not looking too good. We thought you might want to see this, brother.
It's like Swiss cheese down here, man.
I guess it could be worse. Could be like that side. Oh,
Oh,
Watch your leg.
man, it messed my socks up. All kidding aside, it's a common problem with convertibles. Leaky roof, rusty floor. At least the rest of it, there's a little bit of floor left here, right?
yeah, we're good.
Either way, little hole, big hole,
We gotta fix it
we
anyway.
gotta fix it. I'll get the parts. Get everything out, man. We'll get over to the body shop. We'll get rolling on it. Yeah.
All this got to come out.
Damn, man.
Now that Harold and Eddie have all the rust out of the way,
Amazing.
they'll cut a piece of sheet metal and weld it to the floor. It's not a tough job, it just takes extra time.
Oh, man, I thought the floorboards were bad.
50 years in the Houston weather has done a number on this car, inside and out.
El queso está en todos los paneles. No sirve. Está podrido.
What do you say?
He said the cheese is on the molding. It's no good. It's all rusty, man.
Jesus. Look. Come on, man. Let's get this stuff cut out, man. You can fix all that, huh?
Yo no hago milagros.
He can do miracles.
You know, just like any custom job, it snowballs. You got problem after problem.
We can
No
do
mas cheese.
No más cheese.
I'll do what I can, but this is on Fernando now. Tim and Ryan made the front of this 55 Chevy timeless, but the bed, it's got a few issues.
Dude,
What's up, man?
it's hot.
Shit.
It's hot. What are we doing?
The subframe somebody built in the 90s isn't gonna work with the bed wood.
Of course not.
The plan is to put wood in the bed, but once we took the aluminum out, there's no structure there to support the wood.
We'll just add some flat bar to it. As far as like the sides and the tailgate, that's a whole nother issue.
Hey, we can just like buy a new bed, be a little easier than working with all this.
Come on, man.
When Tim and Ryan get done with that truck bed, it's gonna be a smoother, cleaner look with plenty of support for the wood.
You know how when they say watch your eyes? How the hell am I gonna watch my eyes?
Now we'll have to measure, cut, and weld sheet metal into all four sides to make it straighter and stronger than it was before. Fits like OJ's glove. There's absolutely nothing better to do in 105-degree weather than welding. Welcome to Texas.
With Tim and Ryan busy on the truck bed, I asked Heath and John to check out the interior on the 55 Chevy.
Hand tight, dude.
Yeah, it all in very well. That's all right. Nice job.
A little bit easier.
The plan is to tear it all down and build something fresh and classy.
Wow, look at that.
That looks professional.
Hide it behind the panel, they said. No one will ever see it.
Now it's on national television. That's one tangled mess of wires to add to our day.
Like it wasn't enough already.
Exactly.
That's just not acceptable. We can't turn anything out looking like this. Whether we did it or not, we gotta fix it.
What we're gonna do today in the arts and crafts is we're gonna make our door handles for our 1955 Chevy truck. Made an initial piece that we're gonna use to go ahead and get it all lined up, make sure our shape's gonna be right. I've gotta duplicate it and put a base on it, be able to pull the door closed and keep a cool line on this armrest slash door pull. What we're basically trying to do is just give us a shape so we can lay our fiberglass over the top. Now, all we got to do is lay some fiberglass on and body work it out.
It just looked kind of pieced together. It didn't look like it was a complete thought. It looked like a bunch of different thoughts. We need continuity, flow in this project, so we want to make sure that all of our lines flow together. We want to make a subwoofer enclosure that fits our design points everywhere we need them. Nice subwoofer in it, great sound, good curves, brings the design up to our standards. The box is all fleeced up. Now all we got left to do, add a little fiberglass to it, reinforce from the backside, and we'll be ready to move on to the next step.
All right, now we start glassing this sucker up. Fiberglass is just gonna give us some strength, just tighten it up a little bit. You could use just a chipboard, but over time, it get a little weak on you. And we don't need many coats. 2 layers ought to be plenty on this. It's nothing structural, it's just cosmetic.
So I've taken some 1/4-inch chop strand and mixed it up with some fiberglass resin in a can to give us our strength that we need for the enclosure. This is going to reinforce the box because the fleece by itself and the bodywork that's on it isn't strong enough to hold the pressures and the vibrations of the subwoofer. So this will give us our density and our mass that we need to hold everything together.
It's a nice job. No. Take a piece of angle iron right here. Whenever we go to close the door, it will actually pull on the metal of the truck instead of the door panel.
So we've got our box all fiberglassed up and ready to go. We're going to take our panel board, glue it in, and get it to match the truck. That way we have nice continuity and flow all the way into the door panels.
We're going to go ahead and wrap the base panel, and then we'll finish sculpting our inserts and wrap those. We got a nice panel. It looks like it could go in like a Bentley, but it's going in a hot rod truck from Texas.
Heath and I work closely together to make sure that our designs work as one.
What you thinking?
I'm thinking we're going to come across the top with the same pleats that you have going on in the door panel.
Being in sync with each other really makes a difference when it comes to design. So it doesn't look like one person started it, another person tried to finish it like that.
And the same aluminum
strip in the middle.
That's the plan.
Just make it cool, man. Man, those are some nice pressed pleats there, John. Can you make me some boots like that?
Make you some draws. Speaker box is going to look great. It's going to give Earl plenty of leg room, and more importantly, it's going to sound better.
Now all you got to do is get it done.
The interior shop is grinding to bring a touch of class to this 55 Chevy truck. Heath is hand-making custom door panels, and John, he's making a new speaker box.
Bottom insert, our armrest, and our piece of aluminum. And ooh, look at that. We got a pretty panel.
Not too bad. It almost looks as good as my box does.
Almost. Huh?
Almost. You keep working at it one day,
I'll know what the hell I'm doing.
You'll get there. Heath has one more door panel to do. I don't have the heart to tell him that I'm almost done. That's what it's going to end up looking like. All we have left to do now is attach our aluminum into our insert and then glue the insert in place, and he'll be ready to go in the truck.
Tim and Ryan are bringing Earl's 55 Chevy truck back from that 90s rebuild.
Do you remember your 90s? No. I was a baby in the 90s, man.
With this big block in it, one of the most important things is an upgrade for the brakes.
These will probably be in a vintage resale shop real soon.
For $25.
Earl's truck has a big block V8 in it. With everything Earl's done to it, it's got over 800 horsepower, which makes these things super heavy. We're gonna have to make sure this truck has some real stopping power.
It's a Capette.
Here.
Don't drop that thing, dude. That costs more than your whole week's worth of work.
Wear it again.
I feel like I'm gonna pull the whole truck off the lift.
Yeah.
There it is.
What do you think? Looks a lot better?
Look at this and that.
Definitely. It's gonna stop way better, too.
Yeah, I'm sure it will. All right, 3 more to go.
San Fernando is performing miracles back there on the body of the 67 Lincoln. Next up is prime and paint. I asked Bird to trust me to choose a color that would really stand out, so I chose a really nice metallic gray. It's dark, it's almost black, but it'll really take this Lincoln to the next level. A few more final touches, we're ready to give Bird this badass car. I'm sure this thing is gonna stand out from all the other Lincolns.
Let's get these door panels put on. All right, so we got all the doors wrapped up on Bird's 67 Lincoln, and all we gotta do, give it to him, and hope that he likes it enough he won't put us in jail.
We're up here at the police department today. We have an awesome surprise for Bird. I gathered everybody up, Bird's colleagues and friends. He has no idea, so it's really gonna be a true surprise.
He should be at work anytime, right?
Ew. So, man, what are you doing here?
He's wondering if you're gonna get here.
Man, what's going on?
We got a little surprise for you today.
Surprise for me today, huh? What
You ready?
Got mine. Is it here? My baby's here?
Maybe.
What you got? Where's that? Where's that? I've been waiting a while to see this thing, and I can't wait to see it. I'm very excited.
You ready to check it out?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm ready. Yeah, it's nice, man.
There you go, Eddie. Drop it down.
Nice. Really nice. Oh, I love it. Love it. Love it. Man, this is nice. Woo! You outdone yourself, man. You outdone yourself. From the color to the wheels, it's just looking immaculate. I'm shocked and surprised that's my car that he's driving up. It's mine, huh?
Same one.
Same one.
Come on, I want you to meet the guys. Eddie.
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 So, man, appreciate it, man. Appreciate
Fernando.
it. Fernando.
San Fernando.
San Fernando.
Performed miracles on this body on this car right here. He went in hand-shaped new metal, welded it in, front to back. I mean, every bit of the chrome has been redone. All the stainless has been polished. No more rust. I think about this much.
Not a
we didn't have to cut out.
Everywhere it was cheese. We call it cheese.
Appreciate it, man. I thank you a lot.
No, man.
I love it. You did a great job. When I first gave the car to Bill, I trust him anyway. I loved every car Bill actually done in his shop. So, I mean, he really outdone himself. It's a beautiful car.
Man, check out the inside of this thing. You can leave the top down now and not be embarrassed about it.
It's nice, man.
Skills, I mean, look, the door panels light up around the bottom. All four doors are like that.
Interior is immaculate also. I love how the suede and little leather in there, how they did a clean job all the way around with the little Lincoln extensions in the doors. I love it. It's beautiful. What's up with these wheels, man?
Man, 22-inch Forgiatos. And they just set this thing totally apart from every other Lincoln.
It does. It does. It does. Love the color.
I hope it's a good surprise for you.
It is. It was a great surprise. Bill really knows what he's doing when he gets the color of the car. I trust him a lot to pick out the color, and I'm really excited and happy. And y'all done yourself, man.
Man, I didn't think you were going to be speechless.
I'm damn near speechless. I'm shocked. I'm damn near speechless. I am. I mean, I'm impressed. I really am. I'm still shocked that it's my car. I get to drive it on a daily basis if I really want to. Killer job. Killer's nice. Drives nice. Rides good. Eye catcher.
I know you wanted to stand out, Bird.
Yes, sir. Need to stand out. Make it look good, man. Make it look good.
Everybody is looking at this thing.
Yes, sir. Like on top of the world.
Yeah.
Man, the car drives great. It feels good. It's everything I wanted in this car. I just love driving it.
The hood, the scoop, the bed are done on the 55 Chevy. Now Tim and Ryan can get rid of their worst feature on the truck. Say bye-bye bow ties.
You done yet?
Almost.
That's fancy.
It is pretty fancy, huh?
Man, this thing's taking a lot longer than it should have.
Yep.
Now we can move forward to the taillights.
Finally, right?
Right.
Whoa. Oh, got a problem. Dude, that is a lot of Bondo. Holy crap. There's gonna be a huge dent in this corner, I already know it.
Once again, working on somebody else's custom install brings up another surprise. Probably why this bed's so damn heavy.
Mm-hmm. I should've just went with my idea. Bought a bed and started from scratch. There's about a ½ inch of Bondo here. Either this roll pan was just really crap from the start, or that somebody just was trying to hide a whole bunch of imperfections. I mean, they did a good job, it fooled me, but that's not the right way of doing stuff. Nothing leaves this shop looking like this.
God, ow. Then we got a solution. We'll cut the metal to this where the light will stick through, be flush. We'll center it here to here. Let you judge kind of how high you think it ought to be, and lay it out like you normally do.
I'm gonna attempt to fix that big old dent that they got right there.
I think once you put some heat on it, it'll pull it out too.
I hope.
Yeah, we'll see.
Now that I got these cut out, this is one addition real bad on the bottom, and it's staying kind of straight, kind of flat on the top. What I'm gonna do now is drift this out on the corner and see if I can get this bow out of here. Yeah, it's pretty good. Let's fit this bad boy in here, see if it works. I got these fit in here, everything looks real nice, a lot better than them bow ties. Now it's off the body.
Now all the metal work's done on the bed, it's off to the body shop to get all smoothed out. We're not gonna do stuff halfway around here. Obviously, the bed needs paint. I called Earl, told him he needed to change the color of this truck. He said, cool. I guess he trusts me.
Purple truck. They probably should. You should tell America. Uh-oh. I was about to start helping him, I promise. What's up?
So you think you're done, huh?
Uh-oh.
This is never a good look.
Never.
Man, I've been thinking and thinking and thinking and thinking. We gotta change the color. We have to. Like, we can't be having no Barney truck. I know he wants it back and all, but
It's purple.
I think the curves, the stance, the whole look of this truck, it needs a classy color. We'll call it Cafe Con Leche. The paint's drying, a million times better. After weeks of work, it's finally time to wrap this thing up. Now we can put the wheels and tires on and get that wood in the bed.
Easy, easy, easy.
This perfect example of custom trucks, the custom world. All the sub bracing of the floor was up, down, we had to make it all smooth so the bed would fit. Now, 2.5 weeks later, I'm getting to do something that should have taken me maybe 2 hours. Now we're ready to install this custom interior, and this truck's ready to go back to Earl.
Taco time.
Taco time. What flavor we got?
I don't know.
Taco flavored tacos. I've never found a bad taco stand around here.
That's how I keep my girlish figure. I got into interior design with cars when I first started out as a car audio guy. And used to do a lot of big systems and stuff. That started dying out in the late 90s. Not as many people wanted big stereos. So it just kind of naturally progressed into me doing interiors and bringing some of that design. Concept into the interiors.
You're dropping stuff.
Messy tacos are good tacos.
If it's not in your lap, it ain't a good taco. It all started for me wanting something that I couldn't afford someone else to build for me, so got to make it myself. So that's the best way to learn. Hands-on, screw some things up, break some stuff, put it back together.
Still do a lot of that.
I don't want to be a doctor. I don't want to be a lawyer. I want to play with cars. I like getting up in the morning and playing with hot rods all day long. It's like Tonka toys.
Exactly. My family, for the longest time, thought I was crazy. It's not gonna go anywhere. You know, they're like, it's a useless job. Nobody's gonna pay any money for that stuff. Look at me now. We're on TV.
Hi, Mom.
Now the 50 good and timeless. Heath and John are installing their handmade headliner, door panels, console, and sub box.
Starting to look like a custom truck, man.
One of the last things we had to do is get rid of the old steering wheel and put something classy in its place.
The last time anyone ran flames on anything was back in the 90s, so I got a little fire extinguisher here.
Today's the big day. Bill's gonna bring me the truck that he hadn't let me see for 2 months. He's banned me from his shop. This is a big day for me.
Occasionally, we've been known for going over the top, so today we got a special surprise for Earl. Earl owns one of the biggest tugboat operations in the city. I asked his wife, Cheryl, if we could use one of his tugs to add to the surprise.
He's been looking forward to this so much. He's just driving me crazy.
Thank you for coming out to be with Earl today. You know, he's a huge...
He is now. If I don't like the truck, you and Tim are going in the water.
This is gonna throw me in the water? No, not today. Earl, you ready?
I am.
I'm ready for you too, man. Check it out.
I looked in the daggum trucks on a barge behind one of my push boats. It was awesome. How'd y'all do that? Oh my goodness. It's definitely not purple anymore.
What'd you think?
That is awesome. That really is awesome, Bill. Wow. Oh my goodness, look at those wheels. Look at that paint job. It's a beautiful color. Bill nailed it. Well, tell me about what you did.
First, we had to raise the blower up for you. I know you wanted the scoop going all the way through the hood.
It was a solid hood. Remember we cut it, put the hole in it, did the blower.
I like the hood. The hood on the truck finishes the truck out. The truck went so long without the hood because the blower and the hood wouldn't work together, and Bill made that work.
Lowered it a little bit. Of course, the new wheels, tires, big brakes to stop this big old thing.
Boy, them tires are killer.
I'm almost speechless, really. This is pretty awesome.
What's it look like on the inside? Door panels. I really like those armrests y'all did in there, man.
Every bit of that's all handmade.
That interior is just beautiful, and it really goes with the truck.
Took out the old lazy boy seats. You know, made it classy. I think that this truck is classy now. You know, it goes fast. It's a race truck, but it still has class to it. No one's going to be complaining about this truck in 10 years. I mean, this thing is cool and timeless.
What a difference.
Definitely.
When you open the hood up, all that dull aluminum's gone, and it shows that jewel of that big 502 big block Chevy motor in there with that 871 blower. Hey, Bill, where are the taillights? Is that them right there?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, no more bow ties.
No more bow ties.
I think I might wear that at Halloween this year. Bow tie.
No bow tie?
Yeah. It's got a real thin coat of color over it, but they do shine through the paint.
So I'm not going to have the popo stopping me, am I?
Maybe for speeding.
Maybe for speeding. Wow, that blonde wood is killer in there.
We pulled up the old diamond plate bed floor, and the subframe of it was kind of, so we couldn't lay wood on top of it. We had to reinforce all that and make it all straight. We were going to try to use the old panels, and Bill wasn't going to let us do that.
So there wasn't nothing done halfway.
I mean, that reflects me, you, and every guy working on it, so it has to be right.
Man, this is over the top, Bill. Y'all really did a good job, man. There's only one issue I've got. on this build. When you took me for a ride in the purple truck, you scared the crapola out of me. And we didn't have any back brakes. Well, guess what? It's my turn to do the drive.
Let's go check it out.
Okay.
You know, I can't say enough. Tim, the guys at the shop, they just always got my back. Building badass cars.
There you go, Cal. Thank you, man.